How can you make money while you sleep? We've been told that that's the way to wealth, but you cannot do that if you don't have systems and processes in your business. And what's a process? A process is just a series of repeatable steps to achieve the same result. Now, if you are someone who makes this as your business, in order for you to make this, let's say you have a series of 7 steps that you have to do in order to get this every single time. The exact texture, the exact color, the exact taste, everything the same. If you have that process written down in your business, that means that you can then outsource it to someone else. Because if you don't have the process, if someone else does it, they will not be able to achieve the same result as you. And even if you do it on different days, on different times, you will even you will not be able to achieve the same result every single time. But if you have a process, a written down process in your business, it means that when you are not there and you bring someone else in, they can do this to achieve the same result. That means now you don't have to be there. And if you happen to fire them, or they happen to quit, and you bring in someone else, they will also just do the same things, the same series of steps in this process, and they will be achieving the same result. If you can do that to acquire a product for X, and you can also do that to be able to sell a product for X plus Y, then you actually have a business that can make you money while you sleep. What's a system? A system just takes a few steps in the process and puts it into one, such that now you don't have to do all 7 of these steps in the process, but you just have to do one, and then the system will do from 2 to 6, and all you will have to do is just 1 and 7. That would bring your process down to 3 steps. So a system, however, can also be either digital or manual. Now, if you wanted to send $200,000 to my account, and please do, you will have to, back then, you will have to go in line into the bank, join the queue, put in your details into a deposit or a withdrawal slip, give it to the teller puts it in, counts your money, and gives it to me. And then I'll have to go to the bank and do just about the same. So it will be about 10 different steps in that process. But with the system or the mobile app, you can just go with a few clicks and achieve the same result. So that's a digital system. A mechanical system could be in the harvesting of granite, for example. So if we harvest granite back then, I would have someone harvest it, and as he is going, there will be a lady behind him that will be taking the granites, dusting off the dirt, turning it upside down, and grouping it together for the threshing. But if you have a harvester, all a harvester would do is that the harvester would harvest it itself, and it will turn it, dust up the dirt, it will turn it upside down and group it as you are going. So you don't necessarily have to have 2 people. But remember, the harvester and the mobile app, the banking app, would still be doing the same steps in that process, but it will now be automated. It will not